turning the tables on the deadly construction mafia as the police now target them. Claims of inhumane treatment. Nandipha files charges against the state.
Civilians on both sides, in Israel and in Gaza, are suffering. They have been suffering. They have endured days and nights of sirens, explosions.
When and how will this horrific war between Israel and Hamas end? Hello, I'm Jane Dutton. Remember to like and subscribe.
This is Eyewitness News.
Stalingrad moves or genuine high-level abuse. Nandipha is taking legal action against the state after her lawyer demanded that there be accountability for the manner in which she was brought to court yesterday. Magdalena's lawyer told the court that she was dragged into the police van in a barbaric manner, with her state of apparent illness being disregarded. But state prosecutor Amanda Bester told the court that she received a report that Magdalena refused medical attention and started undressing herself in protest when officials were collecting her to go to court. In a statement from the Free State Police Commissioner's office, she claims to have been assaulted while at the Kroonstad Prison's hospital wing. The matter will be transferred to the Kroonstad Detective Services for further investigation. Parts of Cape Town are in the grip of violent and deadly syndicates. They're called the extortion or construction mafia and are allegedly behind petrol bombings and a fatal attack in Delft. Workers say that sometimes they're too scared to go to work after an increase in attacks on housing projects. Their lives and that of the owners are often threatened, impacting multi-million rand projects across the metro. Things are about to change. Finally, Cape Town's Maker Member for Safety and Security, JP Smith, says arrests are imminent. He's just launched the city's anti-extortion campaign in Khayelitsha.
It's a very, very difficult problem to solve. It's difficult because the problem is dispersed. It occurs at sites from a cleanup truck, a waste collection truck, to the smallest of construction sites around the city. It is not possible to protect all of those sites with armies of armed security. Already at our main construction sites like this one, like Delft Symphony Way, like housing sites in Mitchell's Plain, bridge construction sites and so on, we are spending tens of millions. I think the figure this year is something like 55 million in additional security, not total security, but additional security just to protect those sites so that construction can continue.
The International Committee of the Red Cross says the human misery it's seen unfold in Israel and Gaza over the past 6 days is devastating. The deadly conflict between Israel and the Palestinian military group Hamas rages on. At least 2,000 people have been killed in the conflict, which intensified over the weekend.
Civilians on both sides, in Israel and in Gaza, are suffering. They have been suffering. They have endured days and nights of sirens, explosions, desperately trying to contact their family members, panicking when they are unable to. And we are really concerned about any potential continuation of this escalation.
Davies says medical facilities are under severe pressure.
The hospitals on both sides, we know, are being inundated. First responders, medical first responders, are racing back and forth, trying to work to the best of their abilities. But as we can see, the civilian toll, unfortunately, has risen and has been continuing to rise.
Still on the run. Police say their search for 3 awaiting trial prisoners who escaped from the Athlone Magistrates Court's holding cells continues. The trio is part of a group of 5 men who managed to get away yesterday afternoon as they were about to be transported to a correctional holding facility following their respective court appearances earlier that day. The other 2 escapees were rearrested yesterday and are back behind bars.
Preliminary investigation suggested the detainees overpowered one of the police officials and disarmed him. Several shots were fired in the direction of the police officials, but no one was hit or wounded. Thereafter, the escapees between the ages 20 and 33 fled the scene on foot.
The City of Tshwane says it started the process of replacing the 128 workers it dismissed for participating in a labour strike. For the past 3 months, the capital city has been dealing with a labour dispute that has severely affected service delivery across it. Worker unions want the municipality to abide by the collective agreement of a wage and salary increase for all employees. However, the city says it cannot afford it.
The hiring of workers, I have given an instruction that the relevant departments that have lost employees as a result of them being dismissed due to their participation in an unprotected strike, that the advertisement for the filling of those positions must commence immediately. And that process is currently underway. Thank you.
A painting has turned up 30 years after it was stolen from the Hague's Castle Museum of Childhood in Glasgow, Scotland. In 1989, thieves managed to circumvent an alarm system and climb through the window of the castle. They stole a number of pieces, including the Children Wading painting, an artwork painted by Scottish artist Robert Gemmell Hutchinson. The painting was subsequently listed on Glasgow Museum's database of missing or stolen pieces in 2014. And the most recent owners decided to put it up for auction as part of a deceased estate. And that's when it was discovered the piece was listed as stolen. The family says the painting should be returned to Glasgow Museums. And we'll return again tomorrow. See you then. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.
Eyewitness News. In touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.